Hello and welcome to Bowls 360. Today's show we're just going to look at the PBA scores and results that have happened over the last week with our representatives here from Western Australia, Blake Nan and Darren Rowland. Let's go to the report. Hello and welcome back to Potter's Resort. This game we have an opening round fixture between Blake Nan and Darren Burnett. Sadly the first end wasn't covered by YouTube properly. Blake had a good drive to pick up 2 shots, but it wasn't a good visual, so we've cut that out. Here we are on end 3 with Blake drawing in shot here. Very good bowl, Blake. Started well early in the game, was taking it right up to Burnett, and here we have a decisive shot towards the end of end 3. Blake's able to play with just a little bit of overweight here and tickle the shot. Ripping bowl there from Blake, was able to get the shot out of that to go to 3-all. Burnett's picked up a 2 in end 4. In end 5 here, Blake with another draw shot here. It's going to angle in nicely, and a really good draw shot here. Just able to thread the needle there and pick up a shot. Oh, it's a bit stiff really for the bowl to roll into the kitty like that. So here's one down at the moment, but or is it? That red bowl is moving and it falls over. Yes, it does. Blake's able to hang on to that end. End 6 now. Blake with an opening draw here. A very nice starter. A good opening bowl there by Blake to hold the shot. The end 4, the end of the end. The end of the end. The last shot of the end here, you can see there Burnett holding 1, maybe 2. And Blake's able to come here with perfect weight. Just get a little nudge off the front bowl, but it was a delightful shot there for 3. He was able to hold on to that. End 7 with a draw shot here. And another good opening bowl here by Blake. I'm pretty sure he's able to hold on to that too. We go to end 9 and driving. You can see there Blake's had a good hit. He needed to take that end. It was 7-all going to the last end. Blake missed it and dropped the first set 8-7. Another drive here from Blake. Another splatter of the kitty. The kitty goes in the ditch. Unfortunately it went to Burnett. You can see there that Burnett really turned it up a bit of a notch here in the second set. Going to 5-0. Blake with a pretty good shot here, just ducked away slightly at the end here to give Burnett another 2. 7-0 down, and Blake's fighting for his life here. End 5, he needs 8 shots effectively in 4 ends here. Did squeeze the kitty out with a weighted shot and able to draw, so it keeps himself in the set with a single there on the 5th end. The 6th end here, Blake needing 7 shots now in 4 ends really, holding a really nice 3 here. Good bowls here, Blake to set that. Burnett had a drive before that, took one of Blake's bowls out, but here is effectively the last bowl of the game because Burnett's able to just drift it in here with a perfectly weighted shot. That is really superb bowling. You can see why he's won a gold medal for his country there. Bad luck to Blake, he went down in straight sets in that game. The second game we're showing here was played last Saturday, and it's between Darren Rowland and Greg Harlow, another first round match. Okay, we start at end 2. Greg Harlow picking up the first end with some good sets of bowls there by both players. But here we are in end 2. Greg Harlow holding shot here, but Darren Rowland with a very nice draw shot here. Nice little carry the kitty there for 2. Greg Harlow's able to get shot though for that end, so he picks up another to go 2-0 up. Darren Rowland here on end 3 with a weighted shot. Picks his bowl out clean. Yes, he does, and that's 2 shots to Darren Rowland there. It's 2-all now, end 4. I think the nerves are settled now for Darren Rowland. He's starting to bowl and draw pretty well. He's generally found his weight perfectly all night, and here he is drifting one in, rests on his bowl, which was shot anyway. It sits there for 2. Greg Harlow not able to put a dint in that. 4-2 up. N5 here. Harlow holding 2 there with the shot, but Roland with a little bit of extra width on his draw, and he's able to draw through that hole perfectly to grab shot. 5-2 up now on N6. Again, we see another draw from Roland. And again, we see Greg Harlow holding shot. So Darren Rowland able to drift one in here nicely and pinch the shot there. And he holds that, so that's 6-2 up now. On 7 ends, you can see a bit of a pattern forming here. Harlow gets the first couple of bowls away nicely, but Darren Rowland with some clutch draw shots with his 3rd and 4th bowls is able to arrest it back. This end no different here, where he's able to just draw it in inside the red. Cops a little flop there onto the kitty for another single to him. 7-2 up on end 8, and Harlow needing to win this end, otherwise the set's done. And Darren Rowland there setting up perfectly with 3 good draw shots here. Already Harlow's looking to play weight there. You can see those red bowls. He had another couple of drives there. Took one out, but Rowland was able to get 2 on that last end for a 9-2 first set. Excellent stuff, Darren Rowland. So we start set 2 here on end 1, and Darren just picks up where he left off. Just draws it in nicely there onto the kitty. That's a really lovely bowl, and he's able to hold that for a 1-0 start to the second set. Sadly though, that was the last one for a few ends. He sort of had a bit of a nap in the middle. We go to end 5 with Harlow up 5-1. Darren's just drawing here just to get his weight back, and he does. It's not to say he bowled badly in those ends, but Greg Harlow's picking up his pace, but Darren was able to hold on to that for 5-2 down. Here Darren is holding shot. No. He is holding shot, but he's now holding a better shot with this bowl. Harlow was putting it in the ditch. Harlow had a shot there to try and draw it back, but didn't, so Rowland picks up a solo there. Loses the next couple of ends, so we're now on the 8th end at 8-3. Rowland needing to pick up a shot here, or 2 even. All he needs to do is draw the set to take it to a tiebreaker, to win the game. He wasn't able to, unfortunately, so we go to the tiebreaker. Greg Harlow drew magnificently with his first bowl, first end of the tiebreaker, to take the first end. Darren Rowland here with a drive. Harlow a perfect bowl with his first one, plonks it on, but Darren Rowland with a perfectly weighted shot there to squeeze the kitty back into the corner. Difficult position to draw to, virtually eradicating one side of the ring where the kitty was placed. Harlow with his first draw was short. Darren Rowland here with his 4th bowl, I think, is able to just squeeze past that front red to get the shot. Harlow with another attempt to beat that, but sadly puts it wide, so it is 1 set all. Now down to the crucial last end. Whoever wins this, and it's not shots, it's on ends in tiebreakers. Harlow there with a nice opening bowl, but look at this shot from Darren Rowland. He comes in with perfect weight, sits that red through, sits right on it. Harlow has 2 drives, misses. This is his last bowl of the game. It hits the kitty, does everything he wanted to do. It squirts out the side. But is the kitty in or out? If the kitty is in, Darren Rowland wins the match. If the kitty is out, Greg Harlow wins the match. So the umpires come in for a string measure, and I've watched a lot of PBA over the years. I don't think I've ever seen this utilised before. We certainly don't do it this way in Australia with the mirrors and stuff, but when it's sitting in the ditch, and the ditches over there have the pimply rubber in there, so the kitties sit inside the pimply rubber, it's a bit difficult sometimes to measure. So they've got the string line out there straight down the green, and a metal ruler there going straight down the line to see if the kitty is in. It is extremely close, and I saw the umpires after the game. It was in by about a mil, I think they said, a mil or 2, and they've decided that the kitty is in. With the kitty being in, we see Darren Rowland win the match. So well done to Darren, defeating a very, very long time good playing Greg Harlow in that tiebreaker set. Bad luck to Blake there. Well done, Darren Rowland. It's not often we get some overseas players that go over and can win a game. Hopefully you can string a few more together there. His next game is on tonight. I think it's about 11 o'clock our time here in Perth. So if you want to start and watch that, you can watch that live on the YouTube channel on the World Bowls Tour. Otherwise, look out for my highlights package next week. That's all for today. We'll have a rundown of the state singles early next week and the cross of this game, the PBA game with Darren Rowland. See you then. Bye.